Hi friends, welcome back. Before we go into the video, I would like to request you all to like, subscribe and share. In my previous video, I jotted few sequences explaining how to know about AutoCAD step by step. From that, let us know about user interface. Before we go into AutoCAD, everybody need to be familiarized about the graphic user interface. First, let us know about application menu, which is at upper left corner, which can be used for creating new drawing or opening an existing drawing. After drawing is completed, we can save by clicking on save button in application menu so that we can recall the drawing at any point of time to share to others or any modification to be done. Next is about ribbon. Ribbon is merged with lot of toolbars, palettes and menus from where we can find the right tool for the task given. Drawing area, which is very important to draw lines, circles and combination of both like rectangles, ellipse. Every object we construct is measured in units which need to be determined the system of units before we create geometric entities. Drawing area need to set up with drawing limits. This controls the extents of display. It can also be used to prevent construction outside the limit. Command line window area. In this area, we will interact with software by typing AutoCAD commands. For example, if we want to draw a line, we need to type line and specify first point and next point. And if it is fine, we have to press enter to end the command. Now, let us see how to navigate the drawing space. When first time learning AutoCAD, we need to know how to use navigation tools. There are several methods to do it in AutoCAD. Using navigation tools. You can find the navigation tools in View tab, Navigation panel. There are Pan button, Orbit, which we can discuss this in 3D tutorial, and Zoom. There are several zoom tools you can use. And another way is using mouse. This is probably the most common way in many applications. You can zoom in or zoom out your drawing by scrolling your scroll button. The drawing will be zoomed in or out based on the pointer position. You can pan by clicking the mid button, hold it and move your mouse. About drawing tools. We can have basic commands like line, arc, circle and rectangle with the help of icons on ribbon. Let us know about precise coordinate inputs. In this picture, there are 3 points L, M, N. If you take M, its coordinates are 2, 1.5, which means the point M is 2 units away from origin on x-axis and 1.5 units away from origin on y-axis. So if you divide our working space into 4 quadrants, the quadrant 1 will be having all the points with positives, that x and y as positives. In quadrant 2, x-axis will be negative and y-axis will be positive. And in quadrant 3, both are negative, which means x-axis is also negative and y-axis is also negative. In quadrant 4, we will be having y-axis negative and x-axis positive. This picture shows the polar angles. In this picture, we can see the point located at 2, 3. In this one, the point is located at 3, 4, which is again in quadrant 1. Definitely it should be in both should be positive. Let us start how to draw a line in a graph. Specify the starting point as 0, 0, and in order to locate other point, specify as 3, 4 in the drawing area, and then draw a line between 2 points. This is a sample drawing which has got lines and circles, and please follow the sequence. Friends, till now you have learned how to draw lines. So now I am going to give you a simple exercise for practicing line command. This is the first picture you can practice, and this is the second picture, little bit difficult level. You can practice and let me know. As I told you before, after drawing entities, you need to modify them. Copy or move command. There are many ways that we can use to select objects in AutoCAD drawing. The basic way to do it is by clicking each object you want to modify. The last thing you need to do is defining the reference points to place the duplicate objects. Here is the syntax of copy command. Stretch command. The stretch command lets the geometric objects lengthen or shorten as per requirement. How to rotate the objects? By using rotate command. Enter rotate command in the command line area and select the objects with window or crossing selection. Select the base point and enter the angle as required. If the objects are symmetry, we can use mirror command. With this, we can save lot of work by taking advantage of symmetry between left and right objects. All we need to do is create single object and then mirror it across the reference lines. Enter mirror command in the command line area. Use window selection to select the object. Press enter or the spacebar. Then specify the mirror reference line to mirror the selected objects. When the objects need to be shown or to be scaled up, we need to use scale command. We can scale the objects to suit the requirement. Trim command. In order to trim the lines, enter trim command, select the boundary and then press enter or spacebar. By pressing enter or spacebar indicates that we have finished selecting the boundaries and ready to select the objects to be trimmed. Press enter or spacebar to end the command. Fillet command. Enter fillet command for creating sharp corner by targeting two selected objects. Erase command. Enter erase command for deleting the objects which are unwanted. Offset command. Most modules include a lot of parallel lines and curves. Creating them is easy and efficient with the offset command. Click the offset tool or enter offset in the command line area and select the objects. Specify the offset distance and click to indicate on which side of the original that we want the result. Now we are going to know how to select an object. There are two methods in object selection. One is crossing selection and another one is window selection. In order to select a large number of objects, instead of selecting each object individually, we can select the objects in an area by clicking an empty location and moving the cursor left or right. With a crossing selection, any object completely contained within the area are selected. With a window selection, only the object completely contained within the area are selected. Now let us know about how to annotate the objects. Linear dimension. We can create horizontal, vertical, aligned dimensions with dim command. The type of dimension depends on the object that we select and the direction that we track the dimension line. Here is an example. Start the dim command, press enter or spacebar, select 1 on the as per picture and then click the location of the dimension line towards the 2. Friends, this is end of my AutoCAD sessions basics. Please like, subscribe and share the video.